are not in my room at this time. Let's see. What is going out tomorrow? Oh, okay. So if you got a 0 on something, as of yesterday, then it's a 0 on the current progress report. Sorry, I don't have your test in, but I do have your study guides in, your mazes, your everything else you're supposed to turn in this week is in as a 0 if I haven't received it already. There are many who have turned in the study guide and didn't put a name on it. If you think you turned in your study guide and I did not hand it back to you yesterday, because I passed like a ton of papers yesterday, I'm assuming only one since he's raising his hand. It is in that thing. Now, if you turn it in today, am I eventually going to fix that 0? Yes, I am. But on the progress report, it's too little too late. They took what I had in at 10, and it's now 11:07, so it's over for that. It is going to be the grade it is on the progress report. What should you do if you get a bad grade in my class? What should you do about it? What are some suggestions I would have for you that I have for you all the time because I'm a broken record?
Bonus.
Okay, yeah, you should always do your bonus. That is true. What would be some other suggestions I would have for you? Yes, I would say come see me during 0 period. Alexiana's in here. She came during 0 period. She didn't finish. She came to finishing during her lunch. That shows some severe perseverance. Am I going to seriously think about when I grade Alexiana's test? Of course I am. I consider that. That's part of it. How long she spends on it. That's part of it. What's one way to not impress me during class? Go do your work. What could you sit and do instead? What could you do? Instead of doing math in my class, what could you be doing? You could be talking, you could be texting on your phone, and then what would get you a 0 as of now, because I should have been doing it all year? Don't do your work when I'm talking to you. Yep, exactly. Thank you. So if you have work finished, I'm not saying you might have some class time to do it, but not when I'm talking about stuff, because otherwise I'm talking to myself way too much. Okay, let's talk about this bell ringer, but before we do, let's talk about this exponents quiz. You got it yesterday. One person turned theirs in. I need you all to have one, and I need you all to try again. I would say I would give you the rest of time to fix this fatal mistake of you not understanding, but that's impossible because, second progress report means we're getting close to the end of the 9 weeks, so we got 3 weeks left. So I'm going to say I need it 2 weeks from now. So I said in last period, I remember I said March 2nd. That's how long I'm giving you to fix this and correct it. March 2nd. March 2nd. That's how important it is to me that you spend some time on this. Because you broke my heart yesterday. Because you turned in some junk. So you need to fix it and get your life right. So this person took the quiz and they did everything wrong. For instance, on number 1, I don't know who fixed this and turned it in. They did good. On number 1, I'm actually going to show you the answer. If we have a negative exponent, because this would end up being 6 to the negative 3, that does not make our number negative. We punish the negative exponent. We send it to the denominator. It would be 1 over 6 to the third, which is 1 over 216. So whoever did this and turned it in, I know for sure they did the first one correct. Do I want decimals? Have I been wanting decimals lately?
No.
No. So I'm mad at them for the decimals. If you did all decimals on your test, I haven't looked at it yet. You need to come see me 0 period and fix that mess. I don't want decimals. Okay, I need you to get out your exponent notes for me. Get out your exponent notes. We're not going to, I'm just going to reference them. I need to know you have them.
The blue booklet?
The blue booklet. Good.
Check it, bro.
Okay, Jameson has his blue booklet. Jameson can use his blue booklet to help him fix that exponent quiz. All the rules and secrets he needs for exponents are in this blue booklet. Remind me again what we tested on yesterday. Okay, well, I see Jordan has something that I want, and it's something you might need. Exponents and radicals are brother and sister. They go together. I feel like the Lion King holding up Simba. We went over how they went together already. We already talked about how to go from a radical to a rational function. And really a rational function is something with an exponent with a fraction. Do we leave things with an exponent as a fraction? Is that why you looked at it like it was crazy yesterday? What you should do is take it from this and reverse it back into a radical. You know how to solve a radical. For instance, I have an example on the board. If I had 64 to the 1/2, That number is my index. That number is my exponent under the radical. So really, you know, we don't write a 2, and there's no need to write the 1. Really, I'm asking for the square root of 64, which is 8. Your life will be a lot easier if you'll take those weird exponents they gave you and turn them into radicals. In fact, I see Jorgen not only has I's and E's and stuff on this, but he has examples to himself. We turned the cube root of 125 into 125 to the 1/3. We did a couple examples of this. I talked to myself apparently because you didn't remember, but I swear you have it somewhere in your notebook, so use your notebook to help you fix your life and get your life right, please. Otherwise, Ms. Compton, after this bell ringer, is so over talking about exponents. So unless for some reason you come see me during 0 period, I'm not talking about it anymore during 4th period. I've spent enough of my breath on exponents after this bell ringer. Why am I mad at you about the bell ringer?
Because we didn't do it right.
Yeah, well, yeah, because some of us didn't even do it. I don't know how we're going to do well. If we can't do well on a standardized test, I cannot promise you college scholarships and stuff. We've got to practice for standardized tests. Practice makes perfect in life. Okay, it says sometimes, always, or never. The answer is never. The answer is never. It is never true. When we multiply, what do we do with the exponents? We add them. So it should be y plus z. I get that they used variables. God forbid we use variables in math class. But it should be y plus z. So here is, I believe Zach's. He said, I have some things I want to brag on with him in his response. There were not many responses that I could pick to brag on. I only saw 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the room with even the correct response. Okay, so no, it's never correct because when you multiply exponents, you add the powers. I love that he used exponents and powers. But only if they have the same base. I know my answer is correct because I modeled my reasoning. So he said same base. You multiply, when you're multiplying bases, he should have put, you add the powers. And then he even shows with an example, like this is what should have happened. This is what they did. Now, should we maybe plug in like x to the 5th times x to the 2nd and show that that's actually x to the 7th and it's not x to the 10th? Maybe. But I understood what Zach did. And the people who grade his stuff do math, so they understand what Zach did. He explained his reasoning. He used the vocab I wanted. I'm completely 100% happy with his answer. Right now, he's got the bomb of an answer. Let's look at, I believe this is Gavin's. Gavin says x to the y times x to the z is never x to the y z. It's never true because when you multiply powers, you add them together. And in the problem, the answer is x to the y z, which means the exponents are being multiplied, not added. The correct answer would be x to the y plus z. So x to the y times x to the z is never true. Gavin's reads easier. Does that matter? I don't know. I've never been an official grader. His is a little easier to read. It flows a little better. It's never true because when you multiply powers, you add them together. And in the problem, the answer is, which means the exponents are being multiplied, not added. But Zach used the word bases and powers and used more of that exponent vocabulary that I'm looking for. So I think either one today we get the top scores in the room, and then the rest of us, especially those who didn't do anything, are stinking. That stinks. We're smarter than this. We're not going to do this. It's over. Okay, we actually have something we're going to do today. It's going to require a partner. I don't care that they're not here. They can make it up without me. It's really kind of an easy one. So we're doing an intro to exponential functions. Obviously, we're going to start talking about exponential growth, which means we're getting bigger. Exponential decay means we're dying. And we're going to do something with, it's called string theory today. So you get a partner, and you get some string. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people in here exactly. So we have an even number. So everyone can have one partner. It's going to be perfect. You can pick your partner and move to them now. That is fine with me. I'm going to stop recording